Welcome to our podcast, where we dive into the depths of sustainable agriculture and ecological sustainability. Today, we are learning about agroecology, a revolutionary new approach to thinking about agriculture that goes beyond the mere growing of food. Agroecology is about working with nature, not against it. It blends scientific knowledge with indigenous knowledge in agriculture to yield resilient, sustainable food systems. Instead of using chemical fertilizers and pesticides, agroecology uses biodiversity, healthy soil, and natural ecosystems to promote productivity while preserving the environment. But even with its promise, modern agriculture has some huge issues. Industrial agriculture degrades soils, pollutes waterways, and generates greenhouse gases. Small farmers struggle against market pressures, and hunger remains a global emergency. So, how does agroecology solve these problems? And what does it take to transform our food systems? Stick with us while we learn.
Crop diversity is one of the key strategies. Agroecology encourages growing several crops together rather than a single crop spread across a lot of land. This enhances food security, lowers pests naturally, and promotes soil health. Composting and natural fertilizing are also important practices. Farmers nourish the soil with compost, manure, and organic materials rather than synthetic fertilizers, increasing the soil's fertility and productivity over time. Then, there is integrated pest management, which eliminates pests without the use of dangerous chemicals by using plant diversity, crop rotation, and natural predators. This safeguards human health and crops while maintaining the equilibrium of ecosystems. Lastly, growing trees next to crops or agroforestry boosts biodiversity, stops soil erosion, and even helps retain water.
Professor Dr. Melisa Lachin from the Molecular Biology and Genetics Department at Yıldız Technical University is with us. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Let's start with the first question. What can be done to raise awareness among farmers accustomed to traditional agriculture about agroecology?
Zainab, I believe local farmers are very important and they are the critical people for prevention of agricultural lands and also restoration of degraded lands by the misusing of pesticides and antibiotics. So what can be done? The local governments should organize events to inform farmers about the harmful chemicals and inform people how to use them securely. Another thing can be done is strictly controlling the use of harmful pesticides and such chemicals by farmers. And also governments must have very strict laws on this issue.
Our second question is, what can we say about the economic sustainability of agroecological methods?
Nice question. Sustainability of agroecological methods actually is not a difficult or an impossible issue. To solve the problem, the governments have to provide funds for research, and then they will provide platforms to transfer the developed methods for application. The part that is costly here is actually the development of the methods. The application of the methods can be financed much more easily, in my opinion.
For the last question, how is agroecology related to ecological restoration?
In fact, we can only achieve ecological restoration via the application of agroecological systems and principles to agricultural fields. For example, in recent years, research on restoration by FASH technology is very popular, and I believe this technology will be the method saving the world. It is about using fires instead of antibiotics or pesticides, which are extremely harmful to human health and also completely degrade the soil over the years.
Thank you, Mrs. Lachin.
Thanks for listening to today's episode, where we discuss the crucial role agroecology plays in building sustainable and resilient food systems. Agroecology is not only a farming practice, it's a movement that binds, unites, and connects the peoples, the land and nature in a way that cares for environment and recognizes social justice. We hope that today's conversation has inspired you to think more about the way we grow our food and the way we can all make a positive impact through eco-friendly, community-based solutions. Until next time, let's keep planting the seeds for a more sustainable world.